So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. CrazyCatLady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair educational for and entertainment purpose. Blade, it's like it's all they did. Well, those years ago. See? No, I don't want to do any more of it.
Hi everyone, Martha here. So, House of the Dragon, everybody. Aren't you ready for season 2, episode 3? What I think about it? Man, this part had a creepy scene in it. This episode was creepy. Like the fact that Damon went to Clubfoot, Littlefoot, wherever you call him, his castle, since he's always at the main Dragon the castle, with the king, false king, Aemon, the king, well, you know what I mean. Okay, since he's always there trying to control everything and be the little finger for a little finger, Aemon decided, okay, I'm gonna go and take his castle since he's never there. And use his people to go and get to take the crown, since my wife since Rhaenyra is mad at me. For killing a baby. So he lands on the castle, and then he goes and has a sword, walks around the castle, meets Plugfoot's people, and they pledge loyalty to him because they don't like the fact that he's the one that inherited the castle. So they're letting him live there, and Plugfoot's none the wiser. That the enemy is literally sleeping in his bed. So he still does, but first he doesn't trust him because he's just afraid they're gonna poison him. And we find out that Aemon feels guilty for what he did. He killed a baby, and he feels guilty because he had a nightmare of seeing young Rhaenyra. I miss this little girl, and he's sewing the neck of her nephew. Wow, insane. And so it shows, even though he doesn't want to admit it, I killed a baby and I felt guilty for it. Man, that part was good. And then a lady, when he woke up, he was right in front of one of those old brown gray trees that have red leaves on them, and the ladies tell him, you're gonna die here. Like, she just walks away like, okay, we already had a creepy scene, we don't need you being creepy. Like, that whole entire time he's at that castle, I'm afraid, like, something's gonna, because even though a lot of you don't like Damon, I don't want anything to happen to him. So yeah. Anyway, we also had another scene that was pretty bone chilling right here. So we did have two knights of different both kinds meet each other, and they decided to fight, and they both kill each other. So we did have no major people die in this episode, but we had basically a bunch of knights fight each other because they're going to the fact that no, the king is in charge. No, Rhaenyra is the queen. You got that? Then they fight off screen. So I don't know. Maybe they didn't want to. I wanted to see that fight. Boo! I thought we were gonna have a little war happen. No, you're not allowed to see it. Boo, 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 boo. Kristen has an idea. We're gonna go and have a bunch of people have a little sneak attack and go and try to kill Rhaenyra, since one person didn't work last time. We might as well send at least 5 people, and Alicent sends her brother to go with them. They bump into Damon's daughter, who's is flying around with her dragon, doing scouting work, and she goes after them. Rhaenyra told him to not engage, just chase them off, and she wanted to engage. I mean, having a little bit of her dad in her. but she didn't do it because she couldn't, because they ran into the trees and she couldn't find them because there's a bunch of trees. It was a forest. She couldn't see them. So instead, she went and warned them. Christian is gonna come and fight, try to kill you personally this time, since the last time it didn't work. And we did finally have that line when the grandma said to Rhaenyra, "Nothing is harder than a war between king than the dragons," like we saw in the trailer a bunch of times. That line. See, this is why you don't say that line in the trailer. It kind of ruins the moment before when they say it in the show. So I don't like saying, like, if you want to, don't put it in the trailer, because the line was already wasted in the trailer. I mean, it was still good to say. So the thing is that the grandma came with the idea to have them talk to Alista, because she's gonna go pray, be by herself in the castle and the church. So she has an idea for Rhaenyra and Alista to meet in private and have them discuss before this war gets any more out of hand, because all we had so far was 2 boys die. But the thing is, the fact that 2 boys died. So, is there going to be a way to end it peacefully? No. So, probably not. The king was going to go with them, but he has a little bit of Joffrey. Joffrey's going to have a little, like, it's because even this is way before Joffrey. This guy does remind me a lot of Joffrey. It's the fact that he let somebody talk him out of it because he was going to go with Christian Aegon. But Clubfoot says, maybe you just stay here because if you die, you're just going to let... He stayed and decided to go and get drunk. And he finds his brother just laying there with a woman because they were trying to get one of the knights that are not... They never had, And so they walk in on Aemon and basically steals and let the squire do it with the woman that he was going to do it with. Aegar basically humiliates Aemon. What happens next? We have the Rhaenyra and Alice meet each other again after all this happened in the church. And she could have killed her because she had a knife, but she didn't. So they just talked, and she says, "Your dad told me that Aegar was meant to be king," and she says, he was talking about Song and Fire, the old stories about Aegar the conqueror conquering. He's the one that should have been king, and they both are the same name. Like, so, Alice is not gonna go and tell her son that. Actually, he was talking about this old story. So, and the fact that she said, "You're the one that killed baby." He's like, "No, I didn't. That was Damon." So she knows that Aegar is not going to listen to her. So now, because nobody takes him seriously, and now he's able to get people to take him seriously. And I think the Alistair's brother knows that something's going on between her and Christian. But this episode was pretty good. I'm probably gonna give it, and then the episode ends. So no major death happens in this episode except for at the very beginning. But those guys were just red shirts from Star Trek. It's a reference. So to me, if it's just some people that we don't know the names of, that doesn't count. So really, there wasn't. And also Rhaenyra had her 3 babies go with Daemon's youngest daughter to hide, and she goes with them since she doesn't have any she didn't have a dragon, so she's not really useful to Rhaenyra, and made her mad. So, but she also took the dragon eggs. Yeah, that's basically it. So I'll see you guys. I'm probably gonna give this one a 9 out of 10 because even though not much happened, it had very creepy scenes that were very intense, and I liked. So I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Okay, so we got 5 meals to cook. So I'm excited to do this since I can't have any news to go with House of Dragon. They do give you guys the recipes for this, but I won't do I'll do the tease as shorts. And certainly have 2 ingredients. Let's see. Where are those yeah, we can do that one. Seasoned potato balls, okay.
You are are a sight for sore eyes.
Okay, so I'm put down the ingredients myself. So wheat, garlic.
Wow, what an amazing day.
Rice. Where is that one then? Milk? Yep. Okay, so and then fish
Wonder where they harvest their ice.
and seaweed. And that's how you get seasoned balls. Did you guys enjoy this? And I'm wearing the right outfit for just in case. So, back to the regular video. First off. Bye. Like, favorite, and subscribe, and bye-bye.